Guys, and welcome back to another Tiny Bunny episode. And today we're gonna see the Polina's choice. Maybe I'll record the Alyssa's choice for another video. I don't really know if I should do that. If anybody wants me to, please tell me in the comments. Okay, let's see. Don't spread pests. Her remark turned out pretty harsh. Was it really the stray's fault she had to live in the street? They always attack people later. Oh, a pack of those almost killed my grandpa last winter. That's horrible. He's paralyzed now. He will never be able to walk again. I remember the scary pack of dogs that was chasing me just a while ago. I'm sorry. It's okay. Polina showed me another enchanting smile, her eyes half closed. What matters is that we understand each other now. I forgot all about Zulka after she said that. Some third graders were throwing snowballs at each other and singing, 3, 4, 5, the owl will arrive. The owl? Olya. An image of my sister sitting near the window, bored, looking for me in the twilight flashed before my eyes. I promised myself that I will go home as soon as I escort Polina. What's the song the kids are singing? It's the second time I hear it today. We were walking down the main street. Somewhere near a tractor was grumbling, cleaning snowdrifts. Ravens flew across the ashen sky. A flock of blackbirds circled above us, like scary crosses that run away from graves. We owe one. It's just a local nursery rhyme. Grandpa used to sing it to me and when I was little. He's very knowledgeable about local history and folklore. And what does that rhyme sound like? Listen. She started walking backwards, facing me and smiling. 1, 2, time to play with you. 3, 4, 5, the owl will arrive. 6, 1 end, the wolf's grey fur will stand. 7, 8, stomp your hooves and wait. 4, the fox and for the bear. Bunny, tasty meals prepare. I thought that I'd already met the fox this morning. Thankfully, I had met only any wolves or bears I haven't met. Okay. As I was looking at the girl by my side, I became strangely brave, so I said something unexpected. You have a beautiful voice. Polina adjusted her hair, slightly embarrassed. Thanks. And is that the end of the rhyme? Did the bunny prepare those meals? Who knows? Nobody will be able to tell you now. It's really old. I'd even say ancient. There's a legend related to it, though. Want me to tell you? Of course. All sorts of tribes had lived in the taiga back in the day. Grandpa told me they had this some sort of right when a boy was ready to become a man. I listened closely. I mean, I was also really close to that age myself. They would lead him into the woods where he needed to spend 3 days hunting. There's a legend about a young man who went into the taiga and never returned, and then suddenly came back when they already stopped looking for him. He was covered in scratches, dirty, cold. I imagine sleeping among the pines and bare layers. His family rushed to help him, but he just fell unconscious. They brought the shaman. He looked at the young man and his face became grim. He told them that he was in bad shape, The young man convulsed until the morning, repeating that rhyme over and over, and over and over. One time, time to play with you, as if Tiger itself was whispering it to him. And when the sun came out, he died. But the shaman said that he was already dead when he returned. He came out of the woods as a living corpse and whispered that rhyme with his deep, dead lips. I froze in fear. Are you sure it's not some horror movie? Folklore can be way scarier than movies, believe me. Grandpa said that this tribe just uprooted in a hurry and left the south. They must have been brave if they lived here. Lena kicked one of the snow piles with her small boot. Brave but stupid. Did they need a corpse to appear from the forest for them to understand? Understand what? That they needed to get out of here. There's the big word. And there's our village. The world. She spread her arms wide. The village. She showed a distance that was almost invisible with her two fingers. I often imagine big cities. I can look at the globe for hours. Or at our Around the World magazine from the library. They have such pretty names. Just listen. Reykjavik, okay. Tel Aviv. Music to my ears. She started circling, her eyes shut dreamingly. The forest toward before us, touching the low clouds. The road fell into a slim dark between the trees. I could have conquered the stage, performing in front of thousands, and I have stage fear. Oh, you'll get famous another way, by drawing. We both have a future, but what about, say, Samyan? His name is Simyan. I read it online, but Samyan is, like, nicer, I don't know. He may just get fatter, and he'll be selling piroshki. Piroshki is like a... Okay, I'm not gonna even translate it. Yeah, made from dogs. Ew. We busted laughing excessively, worrying for our minds with light-hearted fun. If somebody will ever trust him with selling them. Oh, you're right. He can probably eat a whole lot of them in one go. Like I thought, the forest is less scarier when you're not alone. I looked around. The snow was sparkling, reflecting the last rays of the setting sun. My pulse fastened from the thought that we were alone. Yes, you were right. Oh, what is she sad? Something will happen, yeah? Yeah? No? Polina rushed through the firebreak. Don't fall behind. I never fall behind. You know, the way you speak. Just like a hero from adventure books. Was she complimenting or mocking me? I didn't want to look for the hidden meaning, not when we are on such a wonderful walk. I mean, I like books. Oh, and well, Reedman? Interrogating. A man? Really? I got embarrassed and my cheeks turned bit red, but I still thanked fate for being able to wander around the forest with Polina like this. The girl suddenly stopped and stared silently into the darkening thicket, as if waiting for something. I felt uneasy all of a sudden, and then she asked me in a cold voice, "Have you been there?" "Where? Deep in the woods?" Polina burst out laughing again, shattering my obnoxious thoughts. No, silly. In the big world, in cities with musical names. Does Moscow sound musical to you? To me, it sounds like a croaking of a frog. Thank you. Okay, that's really nice of you. To me, it sounds like a croaking of a frog. You've been to Moscow? Yeah, when I was little. Polina's eyes started sparkling. What is it like? Well, it's beautiful. Noisy. Neon lights everywhere. Neon lights? I felt like she was savoring those words. Have you been to the Red Square? Of course. It's so bumpy. I've been to Tsum and Woodenk too. It's like two malls, I think. This is a mall that I've been to, but this one I forgot. Okay. I loved the metro the most. It smelled like what? She ran up to me, grabbed me by the sleeve, and started in my eyes with clear interest. I can't describe it. And can you draw it? What, a smell? Great musicians can play smells. You're lying. I'll give you the cassettes later. She started twirling in the falling snow again. I'll definitely go to Moscow. But first to Venya, okay. It's my dream. The capital of music. Mozart, Beethoven, Strauss, Philharmonic, Orchestral, National Opera. I'll be performing and you drawing. Her museum spread to me. Okay, she's like already planning their future together. Like he's gonna be drawing, she's gonna be a musician. That's so cute. Oh my god. I wanted to do something right this moment. And where do you want to go? I sighed and confused. To Disneyland. I remember the Finest Hour show again. All your preferred Call of the Jungle, but I always spend my Mondays in front of the TV. Colorful tables with numbers on signs, and charming Mr. Supnev at the wheel. And the prizes chocolate eggs, video equipment, and the most exciting one, a trip to Disneyland for the winner. My parents promised to take me there to the land of the mouse, and I believed them at first. Well, maybe they also believed it back then. Now they just reply with silence every time I ask about it, and it saddens me to no end. I have just 3 words on my mind in those moments. But you promised. Polina had seemingly read my mind. Getting there is easier than we think. Everybody has the power to mold their fate. She picked up 2 handfuls of snow, and then, as if she forgot about everything, showed me a silly smile. Want to make a snowman? Sure. When I get back home, I'll make a snowman for Olya too. She'll be so happy. But for now, we were almost done with the first ball, rolling it shoulder to shoulder. That's so cute. Oh my god. I can't. Polina was laughing. Locks of her hair fell on her lively face. She was so cute when she blew them away. Ha ha ha. What did I really? I just read it. Ha ha ha. Okay. Why is your bowl so small, Anton? It'll only work as a head. Make it bigger. Don't be lazy. I couldn't remember the last time I had so much fun. Polina swept her now crimson lips. Did you ever wish to go to another planet? Something flashed in her eyes when she said that. I couldn't really put my finger on what it was. To another universe, even? Lena sighed in what felt like a relief. Then you should understand me. Our palms glided across the ball of snow, siding up any bumps it had, straightening. An almost ideal white ball rose in the middle of the clearing. Then another one popped up. We lifted it up from two sides and placed one on the one that served as foundation. Oh, look at it! A nosy. Okay. Finally, Polina helped the third ball to get up on top of the other two. Getting the head to the right place is what I do best. Do you by any chance have a carrot? Alas! There was no fear, no worry at this clearing. I became more daring, run toward the thicket to crack a couple of branches. I pulled at the unstirring windfall, but Polina's voice suddenly awakened me from my delusion. Anton! Someone is standing there. I turned around, puzzled. Polina was looking at me. No, at something behind my back. She started at it. Her brows frowned. Not a single trace was left of the clearful atmosphere we had a moment ago. Polina? She slowly raised her hand and pointed at the darkness that was approaching the trees in the distance. Someone is standing there. A crooked silhouette. See? Rubbing the pine with their huge hands. I turned around, directing my eyes where she was pointing to. The area around the dry raspberry bushes was empty. There's nothing there. It hid. Behind the tree. The collar of my coat felt suffocating. I pulled on it instinctively. I felt a spasm in my stomach. I smiled weakly and asked, hoping for a good answer. Is this a prank? Polina seemingly lost all her words. She just continued staring deep into the endless forest. Bravery check, I thought, so I stepped towards the glossy black trunk, Polina's gaze pushing me into the back. I was turning to muster all my courage, but my inner voice was telling me to stop, to curl into a ball, to play dead even, anything but go there, into the writhing darkness. The twilight was sucking me in, limiting my vision. The clearing was a deep well, its walls prohibiting the sunlight from reaching its bottom. I heard the air ring, or was it ringing in my ears? One step. 2 steps. I bit my lip to stop myself from screaming if anything happened. There was nobody behind the pine. I sighed, and turned back to Polina. Polina, there's nobody. And Polina's gone. Cool. Oh no! Not him again. Please. Why? Yo, I'm Toshka. From the darkness behind the pines, just like cavemen from their cave, appeared smirking Semyon with a bunch of his cronies. And who do we have here? Check out those 4 eyes, freak. Eh? Polina let out a shriek when the bastards shoved her away from me. They surrounded me like carnivorous pride, making me step back. No, don't break the snowman. Don't you dare do that, okay? Don't you freaking dare do that. Oh, you... That's sad. Semyon's heavy leg blasted through the snowman's belly. The balls we rolled crumbled, became a mushy mess with just a single broken branch poking out. Polina gasped angrily. I also felt the touch of cleansing hatred. The smell of sweet and tobacco attacked my nostrils. The inside of my mouth felt salty, as if I'd lick a battery. Lena, don't be scared. I shuddered after hearing my own voice. It sounded unnatural, rough, and scary. Why would she be scared? Huh? Worry about yourself. The fatso spit through the gap of his teeth and pushed me so hard that I hit my back against a tree. Well, pissed your pants, sucker. I heard Polina's angry voice from behind. Stay away from him. That's so cute. Why would she do that? It would have been better if Polina wasn't around. I wish she wouldn't see me in such a shameful position. Look at this, guys. A girl is defending him. Yeah, what a fucking wimp. We've fucked with the wrong guy, transfer student. Oh, that ring. Samuel was mowing toward me, readying his fist. In that moment, the other delinquent in trank pants made a loud whistle, and then hulking boy lowered his head. It was unexpected. Seems like Berberan wasn't the leader of this gang. In reality, they were all listening to the boy who was looking like a small carnivore with very strong and sharp teeth. They decided against hitting me. They probably wanted to why can't I read? Okay. Humiliate me in the front of this girl first. Damn it. Hey, faggot junior. And who's that? Another of your girl friends? He has fucking harem, eh? Only then I noticed Shulka behind my legs, trembling from cold, snow plastered all over its fur. It probably ran all the way from schoolyard, searching for all our smells. The delinquent squatted in front of the dog and bonked it with his hand. Oh my. Come here, you fly-ridden bitch. The others let out nasty laughs. The dog's ear perked up and she started carefully moving closer. Yeah, come here, I've got something for you. Oh no! Why the heck would you do that? I want to kill him now. Can I kill him? Will there be a choice when I can kill him and bury him in the forest? The dog didn't even have a chance to sniff him when this animal abuser caught it by the ear and kicked it right under the tail so hard it flew into the nearest snow pile, squealing. The whole gang burst out laughing, and my heart got increased in ice. Even the birds that were perched up on tree branches let out frightening clows. Then I noticed something strange. Polina could hardly keep herself from smiling. Did she really hate dogs so much that what the skinny guy did amused her? After locking eyes with me, she changed her jubilant smirk to thoughtful grimace. Why isn't she running away? I thought in horror. At the edge of my vision, I saw something flash in the illusory twilight of the sleeping forest. Or were that just bushes moving their icy branches in the wind? Romka, it wouldn't be able to shift after this. To shift, really? Let me kick the fucking thing one more time. 2 negatives will make a positive. But the stray was already nowhere to be seen. What are you, an idiot? Go and show the Four Eyes his place. In a way he'll understand. Yeah, he fucking owes you. This wimp wagged ya in front of the whole class. Sure thing. Oh no, don't do that. Semyon brought a sizable signet ring with some geometrical shape curved into it up to my face. In a moment, I'll hit you, faggot face, so hard it'll leave a mark for the rest of your life. Where did all of my inner strength and bravery go? Stop! Oh really, I just said it with him. A wheezy whisper left my lips, and my head tilted forward, hitting Semyon's fist. Red sparks flew from my eyes. They're going to gang up on me and beat me up. Ouch. Roma, tell them to stop. Sorry, but the boys need to sort this out, man to man. And you just stand aside and watch. Beisha, give me a hand. Semyon gave me a rough push towards the bastard with the slanted eyes, and he tripped me. I fell on the sharp crust of ice, and the fatso stepped on my hand, preventing me from getting up. A painful groan escaped my throat. Did you hear him whimper? Is he actually a faggot or something? I started to lose breath from anger and resentment. The pain was growing. My ear was hot and blistering pain was shouting through it like it was cut off, and a ball of needle was sewn in its place. Why so silent, Antoshka? Come on, tell us, are you a faggot? At this moment I feel pure and burning rage, the amalgam of my anger, like the sprung's ink. It rose up from depths of my mind, filling all my thoughts. Morons! Did you know that my dad is also a fag? Semyon burst out laughing. This became the last straw. Fear and anger were gaping inside me like mad dogs. He knows a kiddo, got it? And he's a vet. He'll kill the likes of you with his eyes closed. One word from me and he'll... Romka lifted up his arm, stopped me torrent of lies, and made a couple of steps forward. Semyon slowly breaking off, making me an opportunity to stand up. Pines were swaying back and forth like solemn guardians. Did he believe me? Or was he confused by my face, twisted with rage? A vet, you say? My dad also fought in the war. An Afghan. And yours? Mine too. Oh, really? And what force did he serve in? I stumbled, fear jumped at my rage's throat and made it bleed. He's full of shit, Romka. Sure as fuck, eh? Did you think I'm so easy to trick? I can see through all your lies, little bitch. There was a nasty smile on his face now. This didn't budge for me. Will you've asked for this? A teacher saved you at school, but here? Laughs, okay? I'm not gonna do that. Oh my god, that sounds just stupid for me. You're fucked. That's right. Pray that they find your dead body come spring, eh? If only you stayed silent, wouldn't have lost a hair. Hitting Fatso is one thing. Give him a good pounding, Shoma. The delinquents closed in on me again, and I ended up in front of Semyon. Blood was pumping in my temples. Roma, please stop them. We've proved your point. Let's go. You can go any time, and we'll take out the trash in the meantime. What bugged me at the moment wasn't even the humiliating attitude from Romka, but rather how sweet Polina had addressed him. The delinquents were pushing the girl toward the pines. Branches were swaying back and forth as if whispering something, giving me hope. I gritted my teeth, fighting the thought that I looked silly, and took a boxing stance I often saw in the movies. What are you, fucking Mike Tyson? This was my first ever fight. I remembered it for the rest of my life. I don't kick the bucket, of course. At the edge of my vision, I noticed the darkness wither again, as if someone was walking back and forth there. It's Alyssa. It's Alyssa. Totally. I sensed Roma's claw grab my backpack. Give me your shit, Antasha. I'll get in the way. I was about to refuse unwillingly to cooperate with the bastard, but then he wished a butterfly knife out of his pocket with one smooth motion, spun it as if showing off, and put the blade to my neck. Oh, that was kind of cute. Cool. Not cute. Not cute. That wasn't cute at all. I let out a cloud of steam instead of words. Romka pulled with all his might, and my backpack ended up in his hands. Polina's shirt. Romka winked at her as if saying, "Don't worry, I've got this. Come and relaxed." An insidious smile on his face. He looked in my backpack. Are you hiding something from us? Some rat stole my school shoes. And what's this? Romka gave me a suspicious smile. So what do we have here? My texts and notebooks fell in the snow. He was holding my backpack in one hand and something weird in the other. It looked like a mask. Oh, a bunny mask. That's so mysterious. Why would it get into the backpack? Roma lifted it high, as if showing to someone else, to someone in the treetops, in the twilight among the trees. An old bunny mask. Long, worn-out ears, barely visible nose, and whiskers, mangly fur on the sides. Where did it come from? Who put it in there? Semyon laughed. It's way past New Year's, moron. Or are you really a loony? It's not mine. How come it's not? It was in your backpack. Romka was watching the scene unfold with an evil smile on his face. Savages, it's the first time you see a mask? As shitty as this? Yeah. You know what? Put it on. Why? 'Cause I'm telling you to. You'll hop like a bunny for us. Yeah, come on. Or we'll leave you pantless. Not when Polina is here. I won't. Semyon, put it on him. Basher rushed in his friend's side and took the worn-out mask from him with a buffoonish bow. When he passed it to Semyon, who was already rubbing his hands in anticipation, I looked around the pine woods, as if waiting for help, as if the shadows that withered around us would take pity on me and take my side. Branches looked like arms, twisted in unusual angles. Blackened bark was their charred skin, and the darkness with the smoke they produced. I can't run. Won't get away. They'll catch me. And then? No, I won't run. Want abandon Polina. Let me warn you, Semyon. If he won't help, you'll take his place. Got it? This piece of shit won't. Just look at him. He's a total loony. This loony had already smacked you in the face. Romka's right. Come on, fatso. Is there assert your fucking demands, or we'll make you hope so hard your pig tits will fall out. He must needed be he must indeed be scared of Romka. Samion swore silently and gazed first to me and then at Polina. Here, it'll fit better this way. Oh, ew. Why would they do that? That's so disgusting. He hurled a huge bowl of spit on the inside of the plastic bunny's face and put it close to me. His spit looked like a squashed spider. Romka's face twisted. He spasmed like a beast, like he wanted to tell Samyon something, but then he suddenly stopped. Polina covered her face with her arms in terror. Samyon was still close by, with a disgusting smirk on his face and a terrible smell coming from his mouth. Put it on, fast, or you're dead. The mask almost looked even more disgusting now, yet despite everything, I felt like it was a chance for salvation. It could become my second skin if only I was to put it on, if only my face was to touch its bumpy surface. I'm sure the fur will glitter, the ears will tremble like they're alive. I just need to put it on, and Samuel and his friends will be gone. Forever. Okay, I think, um, put on, why not? I reached out, my hand wasn't shaking anymore. Samuel handed me the mask and let out an evil laugh. The fur felt warm to the touch, just like I expected. I got goosebumps, electricity flowed through my spine. This is it, my salvation. A voice whispered to me from the wall of my suburbs, just put it on and nobody will hurt you. The forest froze, gazing at me with cracks in the bark. I acted slowly. I took off my glasses, got rid of the nasty spit on the paper mache. There was movement inside of the bunny face, as if something was trying to break out, and I needed to help it. I lifted up the mask and started moving it towards my framing cheeks, just like in that movie with Jim Carrey. This mask had power. This mask had strength. Cartoon touched my skin. It enveloped my skull. My nose took the shape of my face. It smelled like an animal lair in pine. My lips touched some sort of hard, wavy material. My armor. Strangely enough, through the slits of the cool, old carnival mask, I was able to see as good as through my glasses. A trio of boys froze in the clearing. Snowflakes froze in the air. The trees whose shadow formed back streams towards me. And the weird silhouette in the early twilight behind the windfall. In all the silence, Samuel nervously whispered, "Hey guys, what's up with him?" Oh my god, is something gonna happen? I broadened my shoulders. My muscles felt like they were made of steel. Invisible plumes of fog flew toward me, breaking off the trees. I was absorbing the forest power with every pore of my body. I smiled underneath the mask. No, I showed my teeth. My fists were itching. My stamina was growing. He's turning. You asked for this. I made a step forward. Samuel carefully stepped towards me as if he was walking on the thin ice. A trail from my dreams snack in front of me again. Endless, alluring, it was becoming me away from all problems to the new wonderful world, the world of Magic Neverland. I pulled on the zipper, opened my coat, and threw it on into the snow with a fast motion, then growled. Really? No, don't do that. Maybe he... Oh my god. I felt like something was frankly looking for the exit underneath my skin. I went towards Samyan. He's turning. Fuck. turning... Oh, really? Okay. I just got scammed. Oh, why? They clearly blew up in his extreme laugh. Why? No. Ramos made, shaking his head. And Samuel, who was laughing the most out of the three, spat on his knuckles and waved his fist like a club. You're such a moron, Tosha. A fist collided with my mask. The fur didn't dampen the blow at all. There was no power, no magic smoke coming from the pines. I flew toward the bushes and landed on my butt. To my horror, Polina's pale in the face, stood behind the back of the jeering trio. She looked at me with a mix of surprise and bewilderment, and maybe even disappointment. What else did I expect? That I will turn into a superhero and save her after putting on a piece of old carton on my stupid face? My vision blustered by adrenaline a moment before returning to normal. Polina's nervous face became blurry again. Now that was something. I thought he'd get on all fours and tear us to bites. Like a carrot. Yo, did you see that? Does this count as him hopping? This was even better. I sobbed. No, really? Was it a bad idea to pick the mask? The mask had one average. If I cried now, nobody would see my tears. What a loony. You belong in a loony house. For animals, Samuel put his knees into the snow pile and ripped the glasses out of my nubbled fingers. Give it back! Give it back, idiot! Give my glasses back! I won't make it home! Bullshit. Haven't you heard that bunnies have good sense of smell? So don't worry, just use it. Hoppity hop, hoppity hop. Samuel shoved the trophy into his pocket and flashed me a toothy grin. Besides, bunnies don't wear glasses. Now scram, Richard. I stood up, still wobbly. The trees became blurry, dark wall. Four bright silhouettes were wobbling around me. Okay, I think we should stop here because I have recorded a long episode for you. And also, we'll see what happened in the next episode, and if you guys want to see like other choices, I could just record a choice with Alyssa, and maybe record the choice where I won't take the mask. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I love you guys. Bye bye.